Hello, folks, and welcome back. We are in American Truck Simulator. I know we finally got here. Yay, it's crazy. Um, Give me just a second. I am trying to. There we go. I found it. Um, let's go ahead and copy this over here to the Discord real quick. Let everybody know that I'm alive. Yay. All right. Beautiful. All right, let's get Discord out of the way. Okay, and let's get into American Truck Simulator. Okay, why ain't it capturing my game? Capture Pacific window. Okay, why ain't you capturing my game? Why ain't you capturing my game? Capture specific window. Window. Ah, there we go. we figured it out. All right, there we go. We're back in American Truck Simulator, guys. We finally got to um the Louisiana DLC. See, Louisiana DLC. All right, and this is actually let's see. Let's read what it says. Embark on a journey to the Pelican State, nestled in south of the U.S. Discover the subtropical climate. I don't have my glasses on, guys. Uh, of the state, which has allowed the magnificent brooding scenery of coastal bayous and lush, dank vegetation to thrive. Yeah, they didn't mention the alligators. The alligators are strong, guys. All right, so let's go ahead and get back into this. Right now, we've got a job that we're doing, and it is a just a little drop some cargo off for whatever and all that stuff in Shreveport, Louisiana. So let's go ahead and get back out of that and go back into Shreveport. All right, let's see. According to our little thingy right there, we got to go straight. Oh, all right. So we're gonna try not to run over nobody. Oh, that horn sounds like a. Ooh, it sounds neutered, castrated. So I don't remember seeing that in Shreveport. I'm not saying that it's not there. I'm not sure if I'm familiar with this part of Shreveport. So let's go ahead and drop this load off wherever we're going. Look at a little map. We're gonna go ahead and run that red light and get a ticket. There we go. Red light violation. Yes. There you go. All right. So we are going to. Ooh, brakes. This is West 220. Hey, Texarkana Monroe. Yes, this is actually the interstate that whenever I go down to visit family, this is actually I come in through this bypass right here, 220 bypass. Hey, now accident say, oh yes. So, yep, that is a thing, and we are going towards Texarkana. So we are going 220 north. Well, it's kind of a northwestern direction. 71 Highway 1, yes, Highway 1 was the original road going down to um, Natchitoches, Louisiana, I believe, if memory serves me correctly. So, yeah. Come on. I got a turn, see? Look at this. Like clockwork. Handled it. Yes, I've been really excited to show this to my brothers because we're all from Louisiana. We were just wanting to see how accurate this map really is. Let's see. So we're going towards Texarkana. Um, Trying to think. Let's see. What is this one right here? North Texarkana 40. Yes, 49 is the highway that I actually come down, and which this is the highway right up here, and I actually make this exit right here, uh, right there. So I actually come off of 49 and go toward Alexandria exit. So yeah, that's cool. That is really cool. I'm playing with a Xbox controller, guys. So if you're wondering, yep, that's what I'm playing with. Heck yeah, I'm excited. Let's see, how many more miles do we have until we deliver this? I don't even know. I didn't even bother looking at the map. But I made the truck an automatic because I don't want to try to shift with a truck. I'm not sure what bridge I'm over, but that does look familiar. Uh, Sound like somebody outside screaming just a second ago. Maybe it's the neighbors. Alright, so if we take 20 east, we'll go through Ruston, Arcadia, Ruston, Monroe to Mississippi. If we take 20 west, we'll go through Shreveport, Bossier, Shreveport, Kaufman, I think. Uh, so we're going to go 20 east, okay. And to get to Dallas, Texas. Yes. So we're fixing to get on Interstate 20, which is a thing. It's fairly accurate, which is cool. Got anybody coming in the mirrors? Nope. Be safe and put our blinker on. And the roads kind of look like this in Shreveport, but the whole 220 bypass is bumpy. It's rough. Anybody's ever been on it, it's absolutely bumpy rough. So there's junction 49 right there. Okay. I think Barksdale Air Force Base is somewhere around here, if memory serves me correctly. I'm just looking around. That I think is actually a truck stop down there, like a Love's truck stop, if I'm not mistaken. But it's pretty accurate. Yeah, it's pretty accurate. All right, so we're going to exit here. I think we're going to go. Okay, we're going to stay on the highway. Okay. I was getting excited because I'm not sure where we're taking this load. I just know that we're taking this load. Oh, no, we were supposed to exit. Well, okay. My bad. We got to bust a U-turn. Not a problem. And the thing is, if you miss your exit around here in this area of Shreveport, then you absolutely will have to travel pretty good ways before you get your next exit to do a turnaround. I know it's crazy. So we're going to go ahead and catch this exit down here. Yeah, I think we can. Nope, we can't go down that road. Okay, because that little arrow means that it's blocked off. So we have to go down here to the next turnaround, wherever that's at. Okay. And I don't think that there's any opening in the median where we can just turn this big old bus around, and that's okay if there's not. Otherwise, I'd just cut through the median and turn this big old boat around. Yep, it's a thing. But actually, those barriers are they're a real thing down there in Louisiana. Those cabled barriers like that. So yeah, you won't be cutting through the median there. All right, we're gonna turn this big old bus around up here. Yes, sir. Yes, we are. All right, anybody come in? Go. Seems like whoa, that could have been bad. All right, here we go. Going across the bridge. It seems like I remember this exit. I'm trying to think of what else is on this exit. Um, turn, turn, turn. Here we go. We got this. Yeah, professionals, professional truck drivers. Looks like our DEF fuel is a little low. See that guy right there? It's the little green light. It's DEF. Yeah. So all right, no worries. See, I'm not quite sure. Which I probably already said this a dozen times. I'm not quite sure where the what place we're taking this. Seems like I remember that building right there too. I'm trying to think of what the name of it is. It may be a Holiday Inn. Now that bridge, that is accurate. That bridge right there. I forget what the original name of that bridge is, but yes, that is absolutely accurate right there. All right, so we're going 71 north, Highway 1 north. So if we wanted to, we could actually follow 71 south, and it'll take you down through. I'm trying to think: Converse, Nobles, Wally, Manny, Hornbeck, Anacoca, Leesville, Fort Polk area. Yeah, this is a real road right here, guys. This actually is fairly accurate, if memory serves me correct. Very, very accurate. um, we're giving it the gas. But what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of this load, and then we're going to drive around and sightsee. We're going to go. Well, we'll look at the map and see which would be the best way, which would be probably 49 south. Longest lights you'll ever sit at right here, people. Yep. Yeah, I'm looking around to see if I recognize anything, but I don't really spend much time in Shreveport. I actually just bypass it every time I. Oh, there's a man standing on the corner. That's interesting. Let's see. Now, I think that bridge is accurate. And there's like a boat shop right there, if memory serves me correctly. But like I said, it's been a long while since I been to Shreveport, Louisiana. I don't hang around there. Alright, we're going to take a left right here. Yep, we got the green arrow. Get it. Get it. Oh, yeah, we're rocking. All right. Let's whip on in here. All right. Where do you need it? Let's play it safe. All right. All right, let's type our name. Excuse me. I can't spell. There we go. And the live stream just tanked. Okay, live stream came back up again. All right, let's go ahead and all right, let's go purchase a truck. Well, let's see if we can find a truck. Well, that's interesting. We don't have a truck. But what we can do is we can take a job down in Natchitoches. Okay, so that's spelled Natchitoches, but it's actually pronounced Natchitoches. So, alright, so Natchitoches to Lufkin, Natchitoches to Tyler, Natchitoches to New Orleans. You know what? Let's go from Natchitoches to Lufkin. Let's take that job. Yes. All right. Let's see where we're going to show up in Natchitoches at. Yeah. Now that we got our live stream back and we're streaming pretty good, so we're going to go from Natchitoches, Louisiana, to Lufkin. Of course, we're going to drive around all over Natchitoches too, though. So let's go to our map. All right. Whoa. There we go. Let's see. Can I click and hold? Is it right click? There we go. It's right click and hold. Excuse me. All right. So 167. This is Highway 1. This is what would be Highway 6 right here going toward Manny, Louisiana. See, I was telling y'all 171 right there. 167, this would be Winfield, Louisiana right here. This would be going up through, what's the name of the towns? Dotson, Jonesboro, Hodge, Quitman, Clay, Ruston. Ruston would be actually closer up here. We'll have to drive that route, but right now we're going to drive through Natchitoches, and we're going to go to Lufkin. It seems like when I went to Lufkin back in the day, I actually went this direction right here. We're going to do it for nostalgia. So let's just see how good Natchitoches is, and once we get to Lufkin, guys, we'll go ahead and end the stream right there. So let's get it. Yeah, here we go, guys. Oh, yeah. I actually like this truck. Can we go out right here? Let's go out right here. Not sure what we're hauling to Lufkin. I'm not even sure where we're actually coming out at. But we'll get out here on the road and we'll see. Heck yeah, I'm excited, guys. I'm excited. My hometown. I think I know where this is. I think this is 167. Between Winfield and Natchitoches. I think that's where we're at. And I think this is what they're... because I drove through here once before. Excuse me. So, Saline Bayou... But I think this is their version of the Red River Bridge, because we're fixing to be in Natchitoches right around this bridge. But they didn't put the Red River Bridge in whenever I drove through here earlier, in an earlier playthrough. See, we're in Natchitoches Court Limit, and if we'd have took a left, we'd actually came right into Winfield, Louisiana. But the drive's actually in reality a little bit longer than that. So this is accurate right here. And you go straight, you go right down to Hart. Hello. There's Louisiana's finest right there, boys. My brothers love Louisiana State Troopers. But yeah, so that's like a little shopping thing. There's a Dollar General over there. I don't think that there's a car wash over, but that truck stop is absolutely a real thing right there on that corner. This, I think, is like a tractor dealership. It may be that right there. I don't know, but this road out here is actually pretty accurate. We'll be crossing some railroad tracks here in just a second, which I thought was really cool. I think we should have crossed some railroad tracks, and they may be up here still yet, or they just didn't put the railroad tracks in. But yeah, there's a tractor dealership right here on the right. Used to be one on the left, if I'm not mistaken. There it is, right there on the right. Yep. The state troopers are really big in Natchitoches, Louisiana. They're all over the place. So if we see a couple more dozen, that'll be fine. It's just realistic. But right there to the right, before we turned, it was straight ahead of us. That was actually they sell like little small buildings, wood storage shed building type deals. Now, this bridge is accurate right here. I forget what the name of the lake is. Sibley Lake, that's right. And to the right, up here, there's a restaurant right there. That is the Mariners restaurant. That island is absolutely realistic. I think there's only one island out there, though. It may be two, but I think there's only one. And then it actually turns into a 4-lane right here instead of a 3-lane. It actually turns into a 4-lane right here, this side of the bridge. Over here to the left would be, I think, I don't know if it's still there or not, Stein's and a Brookshire's grocery store on the left. Over there, those buildings we see over there, that's Northwestern State University, and it's actually fairly accurate. Matter of fact, we'll just take a little detour and we'll go over there. This is really a red light right here. Like I said, it's a 4-lane right here. College campus, Northwestern College, I think it's the name of it. I may be wrong, but yep, those motels or those are apartments actually, or whatever. But yep, see Natchitoches, School of Natchitoches, which is Northwestern State University. Okay, but we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna see if we can turn around right here. But yeah, I just wanted to show y'all that how fairly close and accurate it really is. Smashed the car. It's okay. No worries. We're all friends here. Alright, so now we're going to go back the way we came, and this is that road that we just came off of. I think it's called Highway 6 Bypass or Highway 1 Bypass. It's one of the two. I don't remember off the top of my head. So yeah, it's pretty accurate. You can't go in there, which is a shame. Which that actually takes you downtown. There's a little crossover road that takes you downtown. So we're going to actually come up here to Interstate 49, and we're going to go north, and we're going to go, I think Mansfield is where we exit and take Highway 84 west, I think, if memory serves me correctly. Yeah. So, yeah, so far it's pretty accurate. Do I have lights? All right. Here we go. We are ready. I kind of like this little old truck. Seems like it's got a little bit of power. We need to make some money so we can buy our own truck. I think you have to find a truck dealership to buy your own truck. If memory serves me correctly, you have to. Yeah, you have to have your own. You'll come across the truck dealership, and that's how you buy trucks in this game. And we're gonna go ahead and go up under 49. There's a lot of stores missing right here that are not here. There's a lot of stores that are missing right there. But now you get over here on this side, and this side's fairly accurate. This would be Highway 6, and this would take you through Roberline and Manny. And that actually is a McDonald's right there. That is a Subway, if I'm not mistaken. This truck stop is a real truck stop down there. It is actually a Chevron. And the deal is this little road right here actually exists. And it just goes into the parking lot. That building is not there. That's something that the American Truck Simulator put on there. But on the other side of that building is a campground, and it goes from here, and it goes all the way over there. over there to in front of that van, and you can actually come across this right here. This curb right here is actually open to where you can drive straight into the campground right there. I know I used to live there because me and Booker used to get biscuits and fish from that very store right there every day. Biscuits in the morning, and oh my gosh, they have some good biscuits, sausage, egg, cheese. Oh my, and they're big too. Eat your heart out, McDonald's. But yes, this is actually a real truck stop. That other building, that's some fake building that ain't there. Across the street is another gas station straight across the street in the trees right there. That they sell other kinds of food that this one here doesn't sell. So with that being said, that's missing. But it, for all intents and purposes, it's fairly accurate. And if you ever been here, this right here, when you look around, would seem familiar. A few things missing and all that stuff. But I have to say, they did a pretty good job on the accuracy of it. So, yeah. They did a really, really good job. So let's go ahead and get this load to Lufkin, folks. Yeah. We'll get out here on the interstate. We'll put the hammer to the metal, hammer down, metal to the pedal. He's got a yield for me. Let's see if he yields for me, because that is absolutely a yield. Is he going to yield? Okay, I was just checking. Just checking. Because, yep, that is absolutely a yield there. And there's a lot of people that do not yield there, I promise you. All right. Oh, my coffee cup's over there behind me. Excuse me, coming through. All right, here we go. We are on the highway, guys. Let me get me a sip of this coffee. Oh yeah, I'm trying to drink coffee and drive at the same time. The struggle's real. Let's see, what does this button do? What does this button do? Oh, okay. I got my bright lights on. I'm bright lighting some people. Absolutely. Okay, what is... Oh, that's my windshield wipers. Okay. Heck yeah. Alright, and this button is camera. Okay. Oh, you can zoom in. I did not know that. I did not know that. Alright, so I turned this thing off. Or... Alright, so this is the exit. Yep, Mansfield exit. That's what I was thinking it was. I wasn't sure. I slept since then. Alright. Let's see what Mansfield looks like. See if we recognize anything on Mansfield. Oh, yeah. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I don't have a Jake brake. Or if I do, I don't. Somehow I know that I got that thing on over there and I can't turn it off. And yeah, you kind of drive a truck like this, you just kind of roll, stop through that thing and stuff like that. In one of these little old areas right here. Yeah, I kind of like this truck. I really do. I actually have the whole steering wheel set up. That's actually a Love's, if I'm not mistaken. But I have stopped there many a times. But that is actually a real truck stop there. And I have stopped at it many times. I usually get that outside pump right there. Oh, shit. Hit a sign. My bad. This is why we don't text and drive, folks. But as a matter of fact, whenever I go down to Louisiana to visit, that's the truck stop I stop at whenever I refuel to head back home 7 hours later. But yep, so that's accurate. Oh, brakes. These horns sound so weak. They sound castrated. So this is Mansfield. Okay. There's another state trooper out there. All right, everybody. Be calm. Be calm. Don't make no sudden moves. He'll never suspect nothing. There he is. Bye. All right, what do we got over here? Seems like there's a bank or something around here. That might be it. Right there. Huh. Oh, that's a red light. Well, let's just stop at this red light, shall we? We're going to stop at it, folks. Nope, we don't want to back up. All right, let's see. How do I close that thing? I want to go. See, you can turn right on red, but you can't turn left on red because it's not a one-way. But now, if this is a one-way and that was a one-way, then we absolutely could. Well, at least in the state of Louisiana, you can. So, all right. Now, I don't know if there's actually a school barn, a bus barn is what they call that. It's where the schools park all their buses. DeSoto Parish Schools. Okay, well, that might be a thing, really. Is there a bank right there or something, maybe? Seems like there's a bank that we're missing. It might be right over there. All right, as long as I stop. I can't tell if they're, maybe they're waiting on me because I decided to jump out there and jump the gun, folks. Because I'm a professional driver, don't you see? Yeah. All right, let's see. What else is accurate? And, oh, I can't tell you the last time I've been to Lufkin. It's been some years, so we're going to see. Ah, I think that's the bank right there on the left right there, guys. Right there where the flag's at. Yep, there's the bank. Holy crap. Yes, that is the bank. Okay. Okay. Nice. Okay, that's the bank I was looking for. Heck yeah. Awesome. Awesome stuff. Heck yeah. All right, well, let's go ahead and get this load to Lufkin, and we'll go ahead and end this stream, and I'll go get me something to eat because I'm hungry. Excuse me, coming through, excuse me. Welcome. I'm not sure what little town we're in now. That's cool. We can zoom in, guys. That is absolutely cool. Yep, you catch all the lights. You'll only catch one. Seems like I recognize this bridge. Is it the 3 Mile Bridge? Or am I thinking of a bridge on another road? I don't know. Hey, we're in Texas, guys. The Lone Star State. Everything's bigger in Texas, folks. So I've heard. All right, we are in the Lone Star State. Yeah. And the sun is going down. Booker, tell everybody hi. No. Booger didn't tell nobody hi. Is that a truck dealership? No. If we find a truck dealership, then I can buy a truck and I can drive all over the place. But I got to find the truck dealership in order to do that. No truck dealership? No can do. And we have not found one yet, and I'm not just going to drive all over town. Ooh, brake, brake, brake. Okay, we got it. Whew, that was close. Is that like supposed to be a Taco Bell or a Dunkin' Donuts or Krispy Kreme? What is that supposed to be? I know the licensing deal and all that stuff. They can't put what's actually there. See, it seems like I remember this little town. Let's see. Nope, no name. Okay. Well, let's go. But yeah, I'd have to actually look at a real map to remind myself what this town was. I probably passed by the, I guess that's the name of the town, Tinya. I guess, I don't know how to pronounce it. Nope, we can't see the water tower. But, yep, we're in Texas now. Heck yeah. Now, so far, I've actually been enjoying this little DLC. Like I said, it was gifted to me, and I'm like, I'm definitely going to have to do a live stream or a video and show this off to my brothers and stuff like that because, like I said, we're all from Louisiana. You know, we've just all moved here, there, and everywhere else. And so, yeah, this for me is a trip down memory lane. Heck yeah. And so far, we hadn't broke none of the truck or anything like that. Yeah. You know, I think I kind of like playing this game with the old Xbox controller. That way I don't have to drag the steering wheel out, the shifter, and the paddles, and all that stuff. Because you do all that stuff, and it takes away the room that you have. And, well, I don't like a bunch of stuff piled up in my living room. So, I mean, I've already got a piano and a chair and a couch. I don't need nothing else. So, I know I recognize where we're at, but I don't recognize where we're at. Does that make sense? Let's see. 45 gallons, 215 miles till empty. Okay, well, we should make this then. Excuse me. We're just putting on along, doing our thing. We need to hurry up and get the Lufkin, though, because I'm hungry. I'm really hungry. So I did a setup on my new software, and my streams probably went from 1080, 1920 by 1080 high def to like 12 something by 7 something or whatever. That's compatible with my hardware and my internet speed. I did the audio wizard setup for the Lufkin discovered. Yes, all right, here we are. We're coming to Lufkin at nighttime. Wouldn't be a Chief stream unless it was dark. All right. Make up your mind, dude. What are you doing? All right. We're going to take a right here. And that orange light that you see in my right mirror right there, that's a clearance light. It does not blink. So I'm not sure what all that's about. But yeah, the side clearance lights on the trailers, they don't blink. Now, some of them do have little lights underneath the trailer with arrows that are at a diagonal, but that looks like the clearance light that they have blinking. All right, stop signs or anything like that, because we're in Texas. You might see Texas Highway Patrol. Heck yeah. We've seen 2 or 3 Louisiana state polices. How many Texas ones are we going to see? I don't think we're exiting. Yep, this is happening, folks. People do it all the time in real life. Why can't we do it? Put our blinker on for safety. Y'all didn't see nothing. Nothing, I tell you. You didn't see nothing. Shit. Oh, yeah, that just happened. I actually misplayed this game. I really do. Um, let's see. That is a U-turn. So we want to go to this one. Yeah, we should back that shit up. We act like we own the highway, folks. Do we see any highway troopers over there? Nope. No Texas State troopers. They may all be sleeping because it's 9:45 at night. Centerville. I've been there a few times. I think that's a FINA. I think it says to exit this way. Okay, let's exit this way. Yep, it says exit this way. Okay, so this is the little GPS thing. He's not quite accurate. All right, here we go. I think we're almost there. And that right there, that's a thing in Texas. The first turn right there, that's actually a U-turn that goes up. Oh, brakes. That is actually a U-turn. See, it goes up under. That is the first turn, and I'm sure other states have it, but Texas is very well known for having that. So yeah, if you're not careful, that'll give you a complete U-turn. And that's in case you miss your exit. You don't have to go through the red light to make your U-turn. So it's actually a pretty good idea. You know, they done something good for a change. All right, here we go. Making our left. Come on, Truckee. Get out there. Get out there. Oh, brake. Let's get right up on them. See how we're all stuck in the highway? That is absolutely a thing. If you've ever drove one of these things in real life, then you know that struggle is real. You try not to get like that, but you also know that it is a strong possibility. So we discovered Lufkin, but we didn't discover no truck dealerships. Alright, so we need to go down. I think it's right here. Yeah, there we are. Shoptown. Yeah, see, I don't know if that's accurate or not. So, all right. We are going to just go ahead and do this because we're not going to sit here and try to back that thing up. All right, there we are. Okay. Now, unassigned skill point. What do we want to do? High value target. Yeah, let's grab that one. Hold on. Driver, garage manager, truck manager. To access truck manager, you need to buy your first truck. Okay. Can we buy it off the internet? Let's see if we can figure out how to. Okay, so there's a truck dealership in Lake Charles. Let's go right there. Let's buy online. Well, let's just visit selected dealer. Yes, let's go to Baton Rouge real quick. Let's get us our own truck. Let's shit, we need to go bank and get some money, don't we? Category. Can we paint it? Does it even have an option to paint it? All right. Well, let's see. Well, let's just all right, let's go to, so this thing is 118,000. All right, let's go to the bank. Let's see. Jobs, no. Company, garage manager, bank. Let's see. Can we get a? Can we get enough? So now we have perfect. All right, let's go back. Now let's go get that truck. Oh shit, used trucks? Okay. Well, shit, I did not know that. But you know what? I'm looking at these and I'm thinking I like the red. Yeah. I'm liking the red. Now I just got to decide what truck I want. I'm really liking that one. Let's go one more over. That's a brighter red. That's a Volvo. That's a Volvo. Let's go with the brighter red. Okay, I have no idea what I. All right, yeah, there we go. Yes, yes. Please deliver it. All right, let's see. We still got some money, so let's go ahead and get let's get somebody in this truck right here. No. Oh wait, duh. I don't have enough money. What I thought I had. I was looking at this down here. That's the mileage. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Recruitment agency. Hire a driver. You need to discover a recruitment agency first. Okay, not a problem. Let's go to. Well, let's just drive. Can we just drive? How do we get out of here? Okay. All right, let's check out our new truck, guys. Here we go. Video intro. While that's doing that, I'm going to get a sip of coffee real quick. All right. That is our new truck. That is our garage. Look at us. Oh, we're fancy now, guys. And we are based out of Shreveport, Louisiana. All right, let's go ahead and go to our outside camera view. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. We're just looking through the camera views to see. All right. Here we go. Lights. How did I turn? Okay, yep, that's the lights. Got to have them for safety. All right. I hit the wrong button. All right. I got sneeze.
Mic off. Mic on.
Excuse me, I didn't get the mic up and muted fast enough. So, yep, here we go. That is our truck. Let's put it in the light and just have a look-see at it. There we go. Look at, oh, that's just absolutely gorgeous. Let's see this. Yeah. There we go. Screenshot. Yeah, that could be my new thumbnail. Heck yeah. All right, guys. Well, we set out, done what we wanted to do. Let's go ahead and save this game. Da 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 da. Base and truck. Okay. Perfect. We got us a truck. Got to explore Louisiana. Got to go to Texas. Heck yes, guys. And now we just got to make some money and all that stuff and pay the loan back. So, but guys, I hope you enjoyed this stream. And I will catch you in the next one. And as always, folks, happy gaming, and I'll see you in the next stream.